Welcome. Today's lesson is how to make a graph from your conductivity and concentration lab. Well, let's kind of pick it up right now on the actual results that you got. Yesterday, if you remember, you all put together your lab on conductivity as well as concentration. The whole purpose is behind this is to understand when you change one aspect of an equation or reaction, how it's going to line up with the other portion. For instance, in this case, we took a look at the actual conductivity of each of the concentrations. We did a serial dilution. Then after the serial dilution, then what we did is at each particular concentration point, we took a reading. And this is what it looks like. Now, when we look at this graph here on the right, you'll notice that I did a line fit. And the line fit graph was an opportunity for us to see how well you actually did the serial dilution. If you look at the value R, that's kind of what we want. We want to get it as close to 1 as possible. And you can see this one, this was a -1, but still it shows a really good relationship between the conductivity as well as the concentration. It was almost an exact match. That means that the concentrations that we did, the serial dilutions that we did, were pretty much right on. Some of you got like 0.997, and that's close, but some of you got like a 988. So that wouldn't be quite as well done. So really we're trying to take a look at how well you actually measured out your water, how well you measured out your Gatorade. So that's what we're going to do. So this is the line fit plus the line. On this particular one, it worked out really well. But what we're going to do is we're going to take these numbers right here and put them into your not only your document, but also you're going to create a Google Sheets presentation as well. So we're going to move this just out of the way. Get that out of there. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to size these up just a little bit. So this document right here, this is Google Doc, it really is right out of your Google Classroom. So that's what you're going to work on. What you're going to do is, first of all, going to put down how much Gatorade, a 50% serial dilution is. So how many mLs of Gatorade, and then how many mLs of water, and work that out. So here's an example here at the top. If it's 100%, obviously there's no water. It's 100% Gatorade. Now on the 50%, I'm going to let you kind of work that out. Now what we did here is all of these numbers right here, the 1764, that was the decisiemens. We're going to put that right there. So what you're going to do is to go ahead and get started with your graph. You're going to go 1764. Now you're going to put your own numbers in. These I'm just putting the numbers that I got. And then the 50% mark, you got 1,101 or 14, I should say, 1,014.3. And then what you have, the 25% is 630 decisiemens. 0.0, and then of course the 12.5% was 420 decisiemens. So that's what you need. I'm going to go ahead and close this, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to spread this out. Now what we're going to do with this one right here, we're going to just take the EC readings and we're going to highlight those. I'm going to copy them. So those are going to be copied. Okay, so we copy it. Now what I want you to do is go to your drive. Now this is important because you're going to start a new document, and we're going to do it in Google Sheets. So we're going to click on that. We're going to go to New, and then we're going to go to Google Sheets, and we're just going to get a blank. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put EC at the very top. All right, now that you've transferred all your data, now you're going to highlight that data, making sure you also highlight the title. And then what you're going to do is you're going to insert and you go to chart. Once you have your chart, please select the kind of graph that you want. You want a line graph. So you click on the line graph. Then you click on these little traffic light things right there. And then you go down to put it on its own sheet. Now that you've got it on its own sheet, you're going to go ahead and copy this. And now you're going to go to the Google Docs page. And you're going to drop your chart right underneath the instructions. You want to link it to the spreadsheet and hit paste. And now what you're going to do is make it larger so people can see it. Next step then is to go ahead and just type in your explanation as far as what does this line mean, and also don't forget to include what line fit also means as far as your lab is concerned. So that's pretty much it. We'll see you in the lab. Thanks for watching. Bye.